I've seen at least a dozen videos of like annoying spraying foam on like Stonehenge, or they're like, we're gonna ruin this awesome painting from the year 1500, and it's like
for the environment or something.
I'm gonna go burn trash in my yard right now.
Mm-hmm.
To
Wait,
say,
is that bad?
You.
That's normal.
That's normal.
What, he burns his trash?
I get around local ordinance by burning it in my neighbor's yard.
I'm in the city, and I burn all my boxes. That Amazon heap, I wait till the dead of night, and I fill my my grill out there up with boxes sky high, and do the cinders. You see that shit in California, dude? You don't even know. Dude, I was scared one night. I started a fire at like 3 a.m, and the wind was crazy, like 40 miles per hour winds or something. And these cinders, I was looking up at them, and they didn't go out. The air's full of them, and they're landing on the neighbors' houses and in the neighbors' yards.
Don't do this.
And I'm like, I get my hose out, and I'm like squirting it over into the other yards where, dampening them.
I love when you do these silly bits that you would never do in real life because it's probably actionable.
Like nothing happened, nothing bad.
Yeah, nothing
got all those boxes
when I do it
up, I'll tell you that.
And I definitely didn't there was no great trampoline tragedy of 2021. That's a rumor that's not true. We still have it. The grass didn't catch fire, and it wasn't too heavy for one person to move. This is all lies.
That's what they want to tell you. But they're releasing this right after the
trampoline makes an angry black smoke when it burns.
It mixes in with the rest of the angry black smoke. It just goes into nature's dumpster, which is up there in the sky.
Up in the ether. Someone comes to Woody's house, some cop, and Woody's like, I swear to God, you just missed him. This MS-13 agent just sprinted off into the woods.
He's got ice in here, baby.
Yeah, get ice in here. Search comb the woods. Find this
MS-13 members burning cardboard boxes.
Is it bad?
Oh, I never understand those scenarios, because I'm supposed to suspend my disbelief enough to believe that she's stuck.
She's clearly not stuck.
She's clearly not stuck.
She'd be freaking out if she was stuck in the dryer.
I suspicions that guy's not really her stepbrother.
Yeah, they're probably not even close. I bet they're at work.
If I made pornography, it would be a car crash, and she'd be pinned in there, and a hot firefighter would show up. Right?
It would be like the beginning of Signs, where they're like, "We can't move the car, sir, but you can fuck her one more time."
if we move the car,
she's
that's
pinned
all
to a
that's
tree,
holding her,
but her pussy's still very much in play.
What you gotta understand, sir, is her pussy's never been tighter than it is right now at this moment with that Volkswagen compressing it from the left side.
There's a lot of blood inside her.
And that Buick compressing it from the right, sir.
Dude, I would hate your pornography. This sounds awful.
No, hot firefighter shows up. He's got the jaws of life, and he's like,
Taylor, hot firefighter.
That's so funny. He goes,
does that fix it for you?
Hot firefighter shows up, and he's got the jaws of life concept.
Yeah. What do you want, the ugly firefighter to show up and fuck the girl?
Yes, I want to think that she would gladly swap him out for me.
Is it like two hot guys being like, gross, let's get this taken care of so we can fuck in the back of the fire?
This is not the Los Angeles Fire Department. That we could do a lesbian porno where it's lesbian firefighters, and in the background you just see smoke and the city's burning down, and they're just eating burning. They're just eating pussy.
That's a good idea.
I like that. No, I saw.
Don't put that on our plaques.
Well, it's too late. It's too late. I saw that there's more fires. There's more fires in Los Angeles. It's burning again. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, there's more fires. A different part of it caught on fire that didn't burn the first time, so that part's on fire now. I genuinely
don't know. Homes weren't a controlled burn to protect a better area of Los Angeles?
There is no better area of Los Angeles.
They're controlled burning Skid Row.
You joke, that happens. Hollywood. Have you seen that where the fucking homeless encampments will catch on fire? You've probably seen they'll build castles out of plywood.
Yeah,
and
they're smoking crack and passing out. Of course, it's gonna. They're living in plastic. Yeah, it's gonna go
every now and then. They'll bulldoze them and they'll crush one of those guys. It happened not long ago. They crushed him.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I mean. He was in there.
I mean, he didn't read the little leaflet they, I guess, taped to the front of his tent.
He couldn't read. He was illiterate.
They do that in Raleigh. Like, there's no Skid Row in Raleigh. In Raleigh, they don't set up in the city because that shit wouldn't last a day. They set up like by the exit ramps on the edge of the city in the woods. And then, I don't know, as soon as it gets to be like you can see it from the road, which oftentimes is the winter when the leaves are gone, you peer all the way through and you see their tents like 100 yards into the woods. People complain, I guess, and they come in there and it's all gone. Just like for a day or two, there'll be dumpsters like on the side of the road where they're stealing all their stuff, and then the problem's just gone. I don't know where they go. I don't know what happens. I don't know if I like it or hate it. Because, like,
we just need to reopen those asylums that Reagan so foolishly shut down. Send all the homeless people there, then we can suss it out there. Be like, okay, you're a jackpot homeless. You're here because you just lost your job and things are going bad. You're gibbering in a corner. You're crazy. We can't have you trying to hand out opened gum to people leaving the Blues game anymore. Because
I wonder what the main reason for being homeless is. Probably
mental illness
issues. Drug issues might be too. And I'm gonna guess, this is just me guessing. I bet like medical debt is way up there.
That could be. I think mental illness and substance are probably the two giant ones.
Skim around through that video. That's the homeless of fucking Atlanta. They'll get under the underpasses in their tents and shit, and there'll be so much garbage. There'll be these little, I don't know what you call it. Like you'll get off of one. Atlanta has a lot of intersecting major highways in the inner city. And so there's lots of loop-de-loops and like spaghetti junctions to get you around. And when you go through one of those, like, oh, all this is a little loop-de-loop road, but the trees are still here, they'll be there, like in the loop of the loopity-loop, if that makes sense. It's like, how do they even get in there? There's road on 360 degrees, so they have to like sneak across, but they're in there like camped out, and it almost looks like they're just camping. They'll have, a tent and like those little fold out chairs, and they'll have solo cups, but then they'll just be filth everywhere, and it's just like, can't we get those people out of here? Can't we put them to work? Like, here's, in an ideal world, I want there to be mental facilities on farms, and these people can work on the farm or not, or work, and then they
can just graze freely.
No, I'm looking to replace all those illegals we're about to kick on out. I've heard about sporadic ICE raids everywhere.